Hey everybody, thanks for clicking that thumbnail. Welcome to Talking Habs. Now, the Montreal Canadiens are in Edmonton to play 2 games in 3 nights, and this is the preview for those 2 games. If you have been watching me for a while, last season and all that, I usually do a preview for every game, but considering how they're doing the games in a series style, so you're going to have 2, 3, and for the Habs, only 4 times, I think only once, they play the Ottawa Senators 4 games in a row, 2 at home, 2 away. So for those series, I'm only going to do 1 preview. It'll save a little time. It'll save you guys from having to watch too many videos, and I think it'll work better. All right, so before we get to this video, if you are new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, please do that down there. If you would like to see more Habs content, you can find that right here at Talking Habs. Subscribe, ring that notifications bell. That'll get you your daily fix of Blue, Blanc, Rouge. And let's get right into the video. So, like I said, Montreal at Ottawa. Where did I get Ottawa from? Montreal and Edmonton. It's 2 games. Montreal doesn't tend to do well against Edmonton. A lot of times they don't do well on the West Coast swing. So we'll talk about that. I guess there's 3 times this season they're going out there instead of usually 1. So they're gonna have to win some games out there. So let's just get into it. Saturday, 7 p.m. So that's tonight. I'm filming this on Saturday, 7 p.m. Because I don't know why it's an early game out in Edmonton, but it is. On Monday, they'll be back to a normal time for Edmonton, 9 p.m. Eastern time. I will be live streaming both games, so it's a live stream and do a little play-by-play, fan reaction type stuff. Check it out. The thumbnails and all that will be up there. I usually start about 25 minutes before game time, so check that out. You can find tonight's game on Sportsnet, on TVA here in Quebec, and on City TV. So you get that tonight, and then on Monday, I believe it'll be on TSN. Okay, so basically I'm just going to go over how they win. This is my, like keys to victory. So I'm going to do how they win. Biggest thing is Edmonton's got a really good power play. Got to avoid the penalty box. So they got to stay out of the penalty box and not give Edmonton that opportunity. Just like Toronto with the Matthews and Tavares and all that, etc. You got to stay out of the penalty box and not let them score 1, 2, who knows how many goals on the power play. And yeah, it screws you up, right? So avoid the penalty box if they can. The left side of the defense needs to be better. They weren't as good as they should be. Now, Edmondson is new. He's going to need a few games to get adjusted to Montreal's system. The Sherratt-Weber combo may not be the best. What's the word I'm looking for? Might not be the ultimate you'd want there. But it's got to work for a little while. I don't think that changes. I could kind of see Romanov working his way up. He had a really good game. I think if he continues to play the way he did in that first game, I think Romanov might work his way up in these pairings pretty quickly. But the left side of that D needs to be a little better. They've got to win more face-offs. Phil Deneau, no problem. Even Nick Suzuki did good. I think he was at 50%. I mean, that's okay. But KK and Jake Evans, they have to get better. They got to get better quick. This is going to be a problem for Montreal for a little while, I think, until these young guys get better at that. And let's see if it can start tonight. But winning more faceoffs would be great. Special teams. Like I just said, Edmonton's got a great power play, so the penalty kill is going to have to be up to par. After 1 game, they're at 50% on the penalty kill. It doesn't mean anything after 1 game, but they need to be better. They gave up 2 out of 4. If they can avoid doing that tonight, or if that's the only goals they give up, okay, but special teams are going to be important. And on the other side of that, the power play, which had 2 goals of their own against the Leafs, if they can keep putting up some numbers every game, taking advantage of those opportunities, and being way better than they were last year, power play is going to be important for Montreal. I think the special teams, but especially power play. If they don't have a better power play than they did last year, they're not going far. That's just the way it's going to be. Romanov and Anderson, they got to keep doing what they're doing. So like I said about Romanov did everything. He looked like a veteran out there. He made some mistakes. He's going to make mistakes. He's a rookie. It's going to happen, but it looks like there's going to be a lot more times when he doesn't look like that rookie, and he's doing a good job. And like I said, I think he can maybe work his way up in the lineup. I didn't think so going into this season, but if he keeps playing like that, I can't see him like not making it to the second pairing. So he would shift over to the left side and play with Petrie, because I don't think Petrie's going to move. And then one of Edmondson or Kulak will have to play, or Mete on the right side. But I can see that happening. So Romanov's got to keep it up. And Josh Anderson was fantastic. Sure, he's not going to be that every game, but he started with a bang, showed right away that he does have the ability to put some pucks in the net, scoring 2 goals. And I think he keeps that up. That line was amazing. Suzuki, Drouin, Anderson. I'm super pumped to see how they look against Edmonton. And that is one way they can counteract the scoring of the Oilers, is if that second line can connect like that on a regular basis, then we got ourselves one of those kind of scoring lines. So Anderson, Toffoli, tons of shots. He's going to connect. He's not going to go through the year without scoring a goal. He looked great with all those shots. Yeah, I like the new guys. I think one of these 2 games we're going to see another new guy in Jake Allen. I think they're going to play Allen probably not tonight, but maybe on Monday. And I also think one of the games in Vancouver. But you're going to have to see Allen. I mean, he's not going to sit on the bench, and we're going to see Carey Price all the time. It's not going to happen. So we're going to see Allen, I think, here. So Price and Allen have to be good. They have to be good. They're going up against Draisaitl and McDavid. This is a good team that can score some goals. They're going to have to be good. And that's like every game. So I say it every game. So shoot a lot at Koskinen. He's going to be under pressure and overworked. They just put Mike Smith on the LTIR, which means he's out for a minimum of 10 games. So they have, what's his name? I think his name is Skinner, the backup. Unproven, obviously. So Koskinen's going to see a lot of net. And, he knows it. That's under the pressure. I mean, he knows he's got a job to do. It's going to be hard. So throw a lot of pucks at him from everywhere. And then if it's the other goalie, if it's Skinner, then, well, it's even more so. Throw a lot of pucks at the net. Strong forecheck. Pressure their D. Their D is not that it's a horrible D. You still got Darnell Nurse there. Ethan Bear's pretty good. What's his name? Tyson Barrie. Although not best defensively. But still, you got to pressure that D, and because they're a little bit deficient there. So that's the strong forecheck. Put the pressure there, get some goals. Because quite frankly, I mean, you got Draisaitl and McDavid. You got to score some goals because they're probably going to. Okay, I mentioned this on the West Coast trips. So usually they go once over to the West Coast. We're not going in the States. So there's no 2 or 3 trips because there's no American teams to play. So it's once over in Canada. That's usually how they do. They don't always do great there. This time we got 3. 3 trips now, in the middle of the season and near the end of the season. So it's going to be very important for them to win some games out west. They're going to have to be consistent at it too, because there's lots of games between all these teams. So they've got to beat these teams consistently, and they're going to have to win out on the West Coast when they go out there. And impossible task. The impossible task is keep McDavid and Draisaitl off the score sheet. So I don't know if. Listen, you got Deneau. Deneau's a shutdown guy. That line of Tatar, Deneau, Gallagher. That's a great 5-on-5 puck possession line, and they can do some of that job. But we're going to need Nick Suzuki, Anderson. Drew, and the third line, we're going to need them all to step up here, try to keep these guys as much as possible off that score sheet, and it gives you a better chance to win. There you go. So, if you watch my videos, we have a Guess the Score contest. If you guess the score and the first goal scorer for the Montreal Canadiens, not the first goal scorer in the game, the first goal scorer for the Montreal Canadiens, if you believe they'll get shut out, you just give a 0 and then, okay, you don't have a goal scorer. That's fine, but you guess that. If you win, you get a prize. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be yet. I gave away the one I had last, so we got to give another one. I haven't gotten that yet. And but if you guess it, it's hard to win. If you guess it, you win a prize. And leave a comment in the comment section. I'm babbling on about it. So leave a comment in the comment section, your score for the game and the goal scorer, and I'm going to give you mine right now. First goal scorer for the game, I think, is going to be same guy as last time. Nick Suzuki. it's just one of those feelings. I usually don't do that. Same guys two games in a row if they got it. But I think it's going to be Suzuki. And I think the game is going to be, and this is where I'm not happy with what I'm saying. I think it's Edmonton 4-2. I don't know. And I'm only going to give the first game here, not the second game, because what happens tonight could change how I would feel. So I'll give that in my the live stream when we get on the live stream for the second game. So leave that in the comment section if you're interested. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, ring that notifications bell. That'll get you your daily fix of Blue, Blanc, Rouge right here at Talkin' Habs. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe out there and peace out. See you on the live stream.